Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make flat bands for slingshots. These flat bands are incredibly powerful, as you'll see later on in the video, and they're also much more powerful than the commercial bands which you can get. With this technique of making slingshot bands, you can get hundreds of shots out of one band set. So this is just my band making technique, and I'm not saying that it's the best technique or the worst technique, but it's the way that I do it, and it's the way that I find easiest and quickest. So let's see how you make them. So the bands that I'm going to be using is going to be TheraBand Gold. Alternatively, you can just use TheraBand Black or Office Rubber or tie it in a tube, but none of them give as good performance as TheraBand Gold. I buy my TheraBand off eBay, but you can usually buy it from most gyms or physio stores. For the leather, I'm using a strong leather from some old boots. You can buy leather off the internet, but it's much easier just to salvage it from things like belts or boots. To calculate the size and length of my TheraBand, I use an online band calculator made by York Sprav, and there will be a link in the description to this webpage. You simply put in your band preferences and then click calculate, and then it will tell you what length and size your bands need to be. Note that this calculator only works for TheraBand Gold, and if you're using other sources of rubber, you'll have to just work by trial and error. So first, draw out the profile of your bands onto your TheraBand. I'm going to be cutting a TheraBand using a rotary cutter, as when you use scissors, sometimes it leaves little nicks in the TheraBand which can rip quite easily. Then cut out your TheraBand. So once you've cut out your TheraBand, now it's time to make a pouch. So for making your pouch, first draw out the shape of your pouch onto the leather. It should be just as wide as the ammo which you're going to be using. Then cut it out. For making the holes in the pouch for the bands to attach, I'm going to be using a hole puncher. If you don't have a leather hole puncher, you could just use a drill. So this is what the pouch looks like when it's done. You don't have to hammer a center hole, it's just I like to have one because I think it helps make the pouch more accurate. Now you need to attach your bands to the pouch. So first you thread your bands through the hole in the pouch. Have about 2 centimeters excess going through the other side of the pouch and fold it in half over like that. Then you need to get a thin strip of TheraBand or some sort of elastic and wrap it around the band attachment part really tightly. Then you need to get a thin strip of TheraBand or other elastics and wrap it really tightly around the excess. So once you're nearly at the end of the rubber, you need to get some thin string and make a loop in it like that and put it over where you're wrapping the rubber around, and then wrap the rubber once or twice over the string. Then get the last bit of rubber that you have left and put it through the loop in the string and pull the string tightly until it pulls the rubber back under the loops which you did over the string. Then just do that again and you've got a really strong band attachment method that will not come undone. So now it's time to attach the bands to the slingshot, and we're going to be attaching them on the front of the slingshot and they'll be pulling over the top of the fork like that. So first make sure your bands are straight and then put the bands over the front of the fork. Then get another piece of TheraBand or elastic and put it over the bands and then start to wrap it round. Then use the exact same method with the string to pull the rubber through. Now repeat that method on the other fork. Then chop off all the excess bits of rubber. And now your slingshot's complete and ready to fire its first shots. Let's see how this one shoots. Always remember to wear safety glasses though, just to protect your eyes. The ammo which I'm going to be using for my slingshot is going to be some 15mm steel ball bearings. You can also use lead ball bearings for much higher impact. I have a catch net set up behind my milk carton so that if I miss I won't lose the ball bearing. Now I'm going to shoot at this piece of wood. So as you can see, the ball bearing made a huge dent in the wood. So thanks very much for watching guys, and if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button down below. Also remember that any slingshot with these bands on, no matter what type of slingshot it is incredibly powerful and dangerous, so don't shoot it at anyone or anything you don't intend to hit.